The New York Yankees need help, and they need it fast. And this guy could be the answer to Brian Cashman's prayers. That's right, we're going to be talking once again about Chicago Cubs star Cody Bellinger. I know we did a video on this just a week ago, but the trade rumors have been heating up really silently behind the scenes. And you know here at Yankees Digest, we got to cover it all and stay up to date with the news. So I want to welcome you to Yankees Digest. I am your host, Gabby Gordon. But before we get started, if you're among the 58.8% not currently subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button right now. Do yourself a favor so that you never miss a single video. But that's right, folks. This sweepstakes is getting real, and the Yankees have been showing themselves as potentially the number one contenders for this man. They are in the Cody Bellinger sweepstakes race, and look, this guy is coming off of a great career. We're going to look at his trophy case in just a minute, but the Chicago Cubs, obviously horrendous this season. Very, very disappointing year in Chicago for this team, and the White Sox as well. So Chicago's not having a great time in the MLB, but focusing on Cody Bellinger, despite what the Cubs have been showing, he has been putting up great numbers. And I think what stands out to me the most is his versatility. This is something the Yankees are looking for, is a versatile player who, we're looking here, can play the outfield and can play first base. This is something the Yankees are seriously in need of, is that everyday first baseman, outfielder type of thing. Now look, I don't want to kick out Ben Rice. He's been playing great baseball as of late, put up in that leadoff position. If you want to look at one of the Yankees Digest videos on that, check it out. Some great things regarding Ben Rice. I also don't want to count out Anthony Rizzo when he comes back from injury. But there are questions. There are certainly questions about production and having another bat, a lefty bat, who gets on base and produces, along with your big guns in Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. It's seriously something the Yankees are looking for and something that they need, and there's no doubt about it whatsoever. Let's take a look here at this guy's trophy shelf. He's only 28. All right, this guy, it seems like he's been in the league for a long time, but he's only 28 years old. And so this is really enticing as well. If you are Brian Cashman front office, he's got a long career left. I think he's got many years ahead of him still, and he's already pulled off a very decorated career. He was the National League Rookie of the Year in 2017. He's a two-time All-Star in 2017 and 2019. He is an NLCS MVP, that was 2018, an NL MVP in 2019, two-time Silver Slugger, and he was a World Series champion back with the Dodgers when he played on the Dodgers, and the National League Comeback Player of the Year in 2023. So this guy has had a consistent, decorated career with consistency and awards. Now, of course, he's had his slumps. He's had some questions where we didn't know if he was washed already, but he's clearly solidified himself as a star in this league in one way, shape, or another. And being only 28 really just fires me up, because going after this guy means we're going after more trophies on his shelf, and ultimately the Yankees are looking for trophies on the organizational shelf as well. So it kind of just fits, and it kind of just makes sense. According to Bob Nightingale, quote, "The Cubs are telling teams that they still remain undecided whether they will be sellers at the trade deadline, but are preparing for a potential sale with Bellinger, Jameson Taillon, former Yankee, and Nico Horner expected to draw interest." So these guys expected to draw interest. We know Cody Bellinger has been drawing interest. It's just a matter of whether or not the Cubs are willing to sell him. At this point, if you are the Chicago Cubs, why not, right? You can get a big chunk of value for Bellinger. And if the Yankees are buying, you got to sell it. I mean, do the Yankees have the money necessarily for Cody Bellinger? Well, that's another problem, because if you want Juan Soto to stay a Yankee, you got to pay him some big bucks for him to re-sign at the end of this season. That's going to be a huge question as well. But if you can see what you can get in a trade, and maybe that means getting rid of some of the stuff that has haunted us this season, DJ LeMahieu, Gleyber Torres, I mean, if that's enough value for Bellinger, that is certainly something very, very interesting. And what's also interesting to me is that even though the Cubs have, well, I'll show you this again. Even though the Cubs are telling teams that they are still remaining undecided, what it tells me is that teams are asking. Teams are asking now, and I think among that race are the New York Yankees. Now, Cody Bellinger has spoken upon these potential trade rumors, and he said, quote, "It feels like it's a little different this year, but just like last year, I'm definitely not going to think about it. Like everything, it's a distraction to what you need to accomplish. I won't think about it. Just take it day by day." Again, this is Cody Bellinger on those trade rumors. Now, I think a guy like Bellinger would love to be in pinstripes. He, again, lefty in the market, a lefty in Yankee Stadium is always more attractive to Yankees fans and to the Yankees organization in general because lefties often thrive. Short porch, right field, you know what it's all about. Look, you've seen guys like Soto really succeed. Rizzo has had his fair share of success in pinstripes. Lefties are benefiting. Ben Rice, lefty, he's had some success early on. Now, that's going to be a big question as well, is what do you do with those types of players? What do you do in the sense of Ben Rice, of Rizzo? What do you do with your outfield? What do you do with Verdugo? Because if you're bringing in all this talent, he's going to play. Cody Bellinger isn't going to join the Yankees squad and not be an everyday player. If they guarantee that they're going to go after him and they do end up getting him, he's going to be an everyday player for this team. I don't know in what capacity or what position, but he's going to be an everyday player. You don't go and get a star like Cody Bellinger and then he's not the guy that starts every day with Judge, Soto, so on and so forth, right? So those are big questions that the Yankees organization has to really talk about here is what are we willing to give up for something we're willing to gain? And, you know, you also have to tie in the fact that you're giving a lot of money away. You know, Stanton's contract is still eating you up a lot, and Soto's going to be looking for money as well, and you do not want to lose Juan Soto. So what do you do in that aspect is another huge question. Russell Dorsey, MLB insider for Yahoo Sports, believes that the Chicago Cubs star Cody Bellinger is a top target for the Yankees at the trade deadline. So this is an inside scoop, a little bit of a heated rumor here. This is kind of sparking interest here that the Yankees could be the top target for Cody Bellinger, and that Cody Bellinger could be their top target as well. So kind of a mutual relationship here that is happening behind the scenes. And he said, quote, "The Yankees are in desperate need of offensive production outside of Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. And with Alex Verdugo and Anthony Rizzo prior to injury, both struggling mightily, Bellinger's ability to play both outfield and first base and provide some thump from the left side could be just what the doctor ordered for the Yanks." This makes me excited. This should make you excited. And this is true. This is absolutely true statements here. This is exactly what the New York Yankees need. Cody Bellinger pretty much fits into the pinstripe department better than any other trade target that there could be. He's a lefty, he's got versatility, he's got grit, and he's got trophies and a World Series on his back to show for it. This is a guy who is polished and still young, on the younger side of his career, 28 years old. This is literally golden if the Yankees can make it happen, afford it, and make it work. Look, you may see guys not be here much longer after the trade deadline that you didn't expect to see just to get some more for Bellinger. It's very possible. And you've got a farm system that you're hoping to work with as well. So there's questions with Jason Dominguez. What's he going to look like? Is he going to be in a Yankees uniform in pinstripes in this 2024 season? So there's a lot of what ifs, but the one remaining constant is that something does need to change and the Yankees need help. And in my opinion, I think the best help you could possibly get is everything that Cody Bellinger offers. And it's just another spark. It's just another guy to kind of pick up this lineup and help with the production and help with the fielding and just help bring the team together, right? Like Soto's been doing a great job at that and the morale. Even Ben Rice has been doing a great job at that. Bringing a new guy in could be exactly what the Yankees need here, and I really hope they pursue this move, but ultimately what I hope doesn't matter. So Brian Cashman, if you're watching the Yankees Digest, go after this guy. But for real, in all seriousness, Bellinger could be the answer, and that makes me excited to see reports that maybe he is the Yankees' top target. Maybe they are really pursuing this. So with all that being said, that is going to do it for this episode of Yankees Digest. Once again, if you like what you see, if you're new here, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. It means the absolute world, and we're going to keep following this storyline among all the other trade deadline storylines because the Yankees are buyers, and we got to cover it all. This has been Yankees Digest. I'm your host, Gabby Gordon. I'll catch you in the next one.